It says pawpaw right at the top here. Ale-8-1. A late one. A late one. I think that's bottled in Winchester, Kentucky. Let's give it a try. There's got to be a few ripe ones in here. I'm going to check and see if there's any ripe or not. Might be pushing the season a little bit. Them's not ready. Them is not ready. Still too hard. We'll find one maybe. If I was betting, I would assume that the one's right beside it, right there, some that might be right, a little one. Let's see. That tree is not ripe yet. Might be one or two in here. Let me look. Let me look. Oh yes. Well, the other one come off too. So. Had the whole world to step on and stepped on the one that fell off. So there's a ripe pawpaw. we'll check it and taste test this compared to that Ale-8-1 Pawpaw flavored drink. Let's get set up. Yeah, I finally found a ripe one here. And I found a ripe one. And another one fell off right beside me when I come off that ladder. It's like I said, I had the whole earth to put my foot down on. Kapoosh, right dead center of that pawpaw. Anyway, we're gonna give this a shot. And I want to try it with this. Let me show you this one. This is Ale-8-1 Pawpaw flavored drink. I guess you can see it here. It says Pawpaw right at the top here. Ale-8-1. A late one. A late one. I think that's bottled in Winchester, Kentucky. Let's give it a try. We're going to compare it to the real thing here. We're going to see if it's even close. Going to see if it's even close. I don't know which one to try first. Well, we've got that open. I'm going to try this drink first to see. Let's try this pawpaw. Those pawpaws is hard to beat, I just tell you. That's the first ripe one. I tried one earlier and it wasn't ripe at all. But this one's in good shape. You can't eat the skins on them, by the way. I don't know if you know that or not. Now I'm gonna save that little piece right there. And check that again in a minute. I think I've got that camera set now where it ought to be. Yeah. So I'll save this one. Little bite here just to have here a second. I'm gonna rinse my mouth out. This, I don't have a clue how they flavored this. This says, not your pawpaw's pawpaw. Pawpaw has been a Kentucky staple for native people for centuries. The Cherokee called it Disunki. Disunki. I don't know what the Disunki. Disunki or whatever. And the Shawnee called it, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Most now call it pawpaw. and some coin it Kentucky banana. The Ale-8-1 were calling it a tropical delight. There's a yellow jacket trying to get in there. They like them too. Go on. We aim to capture the best of the bluegrass treat in collaboration with the Kentucky State University, the only one-time pawpaw research program in the world. The history of Kentucky's tropical fruit is rich and inspired us to imagine what a perfect pawpaw would taste like bottled. Welcome to the tropical Kentucky. Welcome to tropical Kentucky. This, I don't know if this is going to stay out. I don't know if this is seasonal or whatever. Made with real sugar, natural flavorings, which, I don't know. Limited edition, yeah. Limited edition. Pawpaw, Kentucky banana. Let's try it again. Well, I don't know what to tell you, except that's good. Comparing it side by side with a ripe pawpaw to this, there's a big difference in the taste. The ripe pawpaw naturally, because it is a pawpaw. This is a pawpaw drink. It's good. If you can get a hold of this, give it a shot. It is good. And if you've never tasted a real pawpaw, this will put you in the neighborhood. It's good. If I had, to choose a drink, this would be on the. It's good, that's all I can say. I don't know how to rate it. I've never tasted one in my life. But if you can get that, try it. You'll be well pleased. I'd like to have 10 cases of it myself. I was expecting it to be bolder, but now pawpaw is sweet. They're sweet. And you couldn't make this that sweet. This is, if I was putting it on a scale of a pawpaw, ripe pawpaw, to this Ale-8-1 pawpaw drink, on a scale of 1 to 10, flavor-wise, now this is delicious. So's a pawpaw to me, either you like them or you don't. I'd put this on a taste-wise. I'm talking about the pawpaw taste, the boldness of the taste. Pawpaw naturally being, you know, number 10. I'd have to put this on about, as far as the intensity of the pawpaw flavor, probably a 4 or a 5, maybe. 4. Let's go with 4. Now, putting this on a scale of regular soft drinks, bar none, I'd put this top of the list. Top of the list. I'd give this a 10 stars. That would be number 1 on top of the list. And that's all I know. Meanwhile, I guess I'll just have to sit and wait on the rest of the pawpaws to ripen. They didn't pollinate. They was loaded several blooms this year, but they didn't get pollinated. Well, I'm not saying they didn't get pollinated. I'm saying we had a cold snap that froze some of the blooms off. I know exactly what happened. The oldest tree that I've got here, the oldest tree, which is that one right there, that's the first one. Then I planted this little grove row down through here. The oldest tree has got the most pawpaws on it. And why? I don't know. But I've got an apple tree that's growed up in there. With that apple tree's coming out of there this year. I've done got the lower limbs trimmed. I'm going to take that apple tree out of there. It's interfering with my pawpaws. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chestnut trees here. And these 2 in the center makes good shade. And that's all they're fit for, because the one over here is barren and the one on the end's barren. These 2 here is too shady. Anyway, that's all I wanted to show you today, is the pawpaws is starting to ripen. And if you can't get to a pawpaw tree, and if you can find Ale-8-1, I think that's says a late one, like that's a late one, a late drink to the market. Ale-8-1 soft drink, bottled in Winchester, Kentucky. Yes, sir. Not far from here. And they have it in, is that Hawaii, Iowa, Maine, Michigan, New York, Vermont. No, that's the taxes that's on it. I don't know where they take these to. I know right here in my local town you can't buy these. Up Somerset, I think that sometimes you can find them. This my grandson got this out of Lexington, Kentucky, and brung one. He said like to never got a hold of that one. Anyway, if you can try them or find them, give them a shot. And I'll get off here today.